Oh, did anybody hear Logan Paul on his podcast talking about how he can beat all football players up?
He mentioned that all current NFL players he can beat in a boxing match or I guess an MMA match, whichever one.
Because he did say at the end that he could just ground and pound them, so I'm assuming he's also talking about MMA.
Now, I don't know. They were saying Myles Garrett specifically. Now, Myles Garrett is huge. Way bigger than Logan Paul. But if he has no boxing experience or MMA experience, I do believe Logan Paul.
Here's the thing. When it comes to... I think Logan Paul stands a better chance to beat any football player, assuming they have no background in fighting. That's my assumption to begin with. Zero background in fighting, just football. I think he has a potential to beat almost every NFL player, no matter how big they're, specifically in an MMA fight. More so than a boxing fight. And here's why. Because he has a wrestling background. Logan Paul has a wrestling background. He has somewhat of a boxing background. More than these guys, especially if they have nothing. In a full MMA fight, I feel like he can do more, because even in wrestling, the damage you take is more. So to be able to take a leg kick is going to be easier for Logan Paul to take than it is for an NFL player that has never fought. So in an MMA fight, I think Logan Paul could probably beat all of them. But in a boxing fight, size matters. Sometimes you can just get caught.
Yeah, but I still believe Logan Paul. Assuming the NFL player, like if Myles Garrett has boxing experience as well, then it's not going to be a good night for Logan Paul. But if they have no experience, I think Logan Paul can take any of them in a boxing match. I don't know why they're comparing sports, like what's tougher or what's not. One person is good in one sport, the other person is good in the other sport.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I would still favor Logan Paul over almost any of them, assuming they have no background in fighting. But I'm saying, like, if you stand a chance to beat someone in a fight, a boxing fight is the easiest chance you have, in the sense of if you're just big and you might be able to connect with a hit. As opposed to an MMA fight where the guy can wrestle you and take you down. So, you have no chance when the guy takes you down.
This all started from Tom Brady and Logan Paul. Tom Brady said wrestling is like cute or something like that. And Logan Paul found that offensive. And then like football, he said something about football. And Tom Brady also recently called him a bitch.
I never knew that.
Yeah, when he was training with Gronk. So he called him a bitch.
Yeah.
So, sorry for my language, but that's what he called him. And it all started from there. Tom Brady. Now he would destroy Tom Brady in a boxing match.
Yeah, or an MMA fight.
Yeah, any form of fighting.
But here's where I think we talked about this before too. I do believe I stand with Logan Paul on this one. Wrestling is tough. People need to stop saying, "Oh, like Tom Brady brushed it off like wrestling is cute." No, it's not. Wrestling is tough. They face severe injuries, extremely painful, and the skill set you need to perform the moves that they perform, the athletic ability you do need to be very athletic. Now, I'm not saying you don't need to be athletic to obviously play in the NFL. Obviously, you do. That's obvious. But you also have to be athletic and be able to have a high pain threshold to also do WWE or any other wrestling. So I do agree with Logan Paul in that one. That seems like more ignorant, like you don't really know what wrestling is. But I get Brady's point too. He's trying to say it's not a competitive real sport, is what he's trying to say. Like, you're not going out there to win every game. It's like a scripted play, but with like athletic ability. So I get both their points, but I do side with Logan Paul on this one. Wrestling is tough. You can't say it's not tough. And you can't say they're not athletic. Wrestlers do some insanely athletic things.
Yeah, so, that's that. Let us know what you guys think. Can Logan Paul take down the NFL?
Logan Paul versus the NFL.
Yeah. But I would love to see a boxing match between someone in the NFL and Logan Paul. Let's make that happen.
Yeah, there were a few ex-NFL players, remember, that did the Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah, no, he doesn't want to fight them. He doesn't want to fight like, what's the other guy's name that just fought in bare knuckle? There's an NFL player, former NFL player that's a boxer now.
Oh.
He doesn't want to fight him because he's like, then you're a real fighter, I have to take time off and train.
Yeah, not a real fighter. Yeah, I guess so, yeah, because they're trained, they're fighters at this point, yeah.
Yeah, so, but let's see what happens. It's a cool conversation. Let's see if Logan Paul fights anyone. I don't think anyone's going to fight anyone. It's not going to go anywhere. Yeah, but tune into our next podcast episode, which will be the UFC post-fight.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this UFC. tune in for this UFC this Saturday.